to like on-hit crit to get things like the objectives down. So that's going to hurt them a little bit, but their skirmish will be good. Their team fights will be good. They have a lot of control. I think Leader has a lot of good ults to take away, but his champion innately quite short range. Now he's looking towards mid. Leader's going to look to connect the chain.
Certus stunned up here. I think he's just going to have to flash out to safety. Is it even going to be enough space? Marcoon can jump in and shield, but I think he just dies too in the process. Is still going to go in anyway. Now trying to turn and burn. Excellent use of the Sonic Wave. Resonating strike, but Jonghoon is here. Jonghoon trying to be the difference maker. Certus burning, ticking. Leader going to grab the kill, but he's got no mana. But just then, he's going to tick up. He manages to get a cookie, but this Pike is a dead man walking.
How long on the E cooldown? No Q on Lee Sin.
Das going in.
There's the E.
Holds the E.
He doesn't have W, so he's a bit stuck here.
He can Q him back over their base wall. He's dead.
Is it an execute, though?
Good question.
I
1,
don't.
2.
No, it's
No. Das gets it.
It's not enough to cover this.
That's actually
they messed
big.
up. They messed it up, but I think they should be able to go for it anyway. Leader's way too far away.
On the way in. Level 5 for Finn. Can't get the extra stats. He's going to try to body block what he can. Easy kill onto the Pike. Finn now going to do it. He's going to try to find a reset here. Get away from the bear. But he's just trying to clear the wave. He knows he's already dead. Double kill on the top side for SK. So far away. All right.
Time flies.
Yeah.
It does.
When you're having fun.
Especially when you're dying in these top fights.
Irrelevant is not having fun. He's going to get knocked up and taken out there. 1-1-3, finding the play on the top side. Still has the Herald. Could look to lock it down. Marcoon now locked up. Clean combo coming in. Leader. He's got a stolen bear tethered to him.
Or Saturday, sorry.
True.
Perks on the Aurelion Soul. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Finn's just going to stop the base. Not sure if he
Okay,
wants to do
Finn. That might have been questionable. Quick flash out to safety.
Hashtag worth. So Jonghoon hasn't even gotten a tick of XP yet. Hang on a second.
Oh, there he's going back over the wall. 1-3, too little, too late. But the hook coming over, waiting, trying to buy a bit more time. Hooks DOS back. Definitely not the ideal target. Not level 6 yet, but the flash through. Marcoon gonna make sure that he gets the stun. Marcoon still living.
How is he out? Is he out? DOS can block. Oh, he tried to get him with the E through the...
Oh my god.
Oh, he tried to pull him out of it.
It's so clean.
He tried to pull him. We're so
mired in our
invested.
bet.
But there might be a fight actually as well.
DOS could get caught out here. Gonna get hooked back, but does not get pulled over the wall. That's gonna be big. DOS now locked up. Should just get cut down here. No,
Now he needs to be careful.
Sejuani just very powerful with the Jack Shell already. DOS again, just continuing to look for these engage. Jonghoon on the way in. They're gonna burn through Leader before the fight even starts. Jonghoon now fishing for the hook. He will not find it. Finn coming in, looking for a multi-man stun. Only gonna find the Lee Sin for now. Sejuani alternate. Kave controls so much space with the cage here, but they're gonna have to be happy with the bare minimum.
Looking for a pick on bots here.
Stepping forward, hook on a Certus will connect. Immediate chain CC,
everywhere.
but that's the stopwatch coming in. X-Kick, bad guns for a fight, but it might not matter here as they're going to take out Jonghoon before the fight even kicks off. Kave now throwing down the cage, trying to create a bit more space for the rest of the team. Irrelevant, continuing to step forward. Finn now in trouble. Dark Matter will not connect. Big stun, big CC, right onto the back line, right onto X-Kick, and they will finish him. Leader and Finn versus the world. Kave continuing to step forward, throwing down. The damage is big from the Vigar. Astralis are turning this. Astralis are holding on, but Lee Sin is coming, and Leader needs to get the hell out. He is now running for his life. One more Q, one more kick. Dash out, but the Sonic Wave will connect.
Red over to Exakick. Finn's collapsing down. Engaged by
Lock down
1-1-3.
X-Kick. Where's the follow-up going to go? Leader now trying to come in with a Sejuani ult over the wall. X-Kick still standing strong. You do not want to fight into this Aphelios, into this choke, but the baby cage will buy them a bit of space. Now getting locked up. Leader taken out before the fight really even kicks off.
Poor engage by Astralis. 1-1-3.
Aphelios is murdering this Baron. He has infinite chakram, courtesy of laying down those turrets, so he's just going to shred through this objective. Side Marcoon, 6k gold lead for SK. Every time Astralis try to keep it close over the wall. Jonghoon's going to fish with the hook, but will not get it. X-Kick pushing in on the bottom lane already. Now they're going to try to find the fight at a main advantage. They're immediately going. They're immediately kicking the fight off. Stopwatch, will it come out in time? Certus still running, still holding on to the cooldown. Unafraid as 1-1-3 just gets deleted. Jonghoon on the backside is going to die as well. There is nowhere for this Pike to go. Astralis are trying to dig themselves out of this hole, but they are just digging themselves deeper.
Look at Marcoon, 10-0 and 2 on Lee Sin. 1,000 gold, legendary alongside DOS, who's been helping him out in all these fights. Leader's in trouble, wrong side of the map.
Has a Lee Sin kick to get a little bit of space, but that should just be it.
Get to the game in the 25-minute mark onwards. But Marcoon and DOS
were knock up, huge combo over the wall, and that's got to be it. There's a Jax on top side, but with those death timers ticking down, SK, I believe they've taken this one.
This is 24 minutes into the game, and they're about to end it. Marcoon, 12-0 and 4. I have to just give a massive shout out to the jungle support of SK this game, just outclassing Astralis, matching every play, making plays happen. Astralis never really found a response. Can they end though? Irrelevant doesn't have TP. Leader's going to throw out the ultimate. 5 seconds
coming in. DOS re-engaging. Leader dies. That should just be the end. They're taking their time. Respawn coming in from Yongu, but unless he hooks someone into that tower, or that Nexus rather.
5 seconds on 113. Irrelevant slow. I think they've got this.
There's
really,
no way.
haven't they? Yeah.
There's no. They just all need to hit it. Just hit the Nexus. The game is over.
DPM though. DPM.
DPM falls.
Pop and get the waves. Like, then he did the reversal. Then it's 5 dead. And then it's DP stop. And then he just pushes the wave. No, but Mercy can stop it. Mercy can hook him. Oh, the heist dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's gonna die.
Oh, it was so smart right up until it was really stupid. Oh, but he could turn into a zombie.
Am I watching a solo kick? What just happened?
What is happening? What?
Wait, Ruby's dead. Oh, they go first blood first. They go first blood first. So they didn't get it. It was hit him again. Hit him again.
One more.
If he had phase rush, there's no way. What is happening?
Whiffs. It was just the biggest whiff in LEC history.
He has flash.
Oh, Yellow Star.
Oh, there's a fight.
Another one, and they're dead. Wow. What?
We were in that replay for a very long time. You know how the Baus gives up? He dies on purpose to get creeps?
Yeah.
Adam's doing like the opposite.
LeBron? Ooh, whiffy there. Definitely not ideal. LeBron relatively low. LeBron still coming back in. But here comes the buy. Jack Spectre in trouble. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. A little left, right, left. Finishing that one off. Another kill going down to the bottom lane. Okay, so.
No, I just heard someone right. Evi's gonna level up. So it's 4 levels.
BDS need to keep this momentum going. Okay, he's trying to scoop him, and the scoop is going to connect. Mercy now stepping forward. Shio going to be in trouble. Hook goes wide. Mercy having a rough day on these skill shots. BDS now backing
Adam's
away.
here.
Mercy's dead.
Adam's here.
Oof. Okay. Okay, again, taking stock. Oh, you can't fight this monkey zombie, man. This is a bad. Okay. Maybe you can. Oh, Sion's beefy. No, Yankos just wanted to pick up this walking bag of money.
Adam? 11 minutes into the game. They're getting bot tower, right? I think BDS are getting a full bot tower for this, so a lot of shared gold here for Heretics. No, not again.
I think they're trying to up the pace.
Leave them alone.
They're bullying.
Stop being cringe. Stop it.
Oh, this is rude. Rude, guys.
Leave
rude.
them alone.
This is the I'm so broke, don't mug me strategy. Like, if you don't have anything to steal, what can they steal from you?
Don't steal from him.
They're still trying. Wow. The wave. You just have to wait for Thresh to throw down any CC. Thresh on it down late. Wave is deleted. They can kill him, but they're not going to take this tower without another wave. So Adam goes down.
Checker, he's the tank. He's the Ruby Crystal enjoyer.
Oh, good hook. Nuke now knocked back into Yankos. Instant flash out to safety. Nuke must have just been matching that one, but now Evie's going to be the one in trouble. Ignite taking, burning. BDS now fishing for the fight. Adam's still standing. Bloodthirster could also be good, but needs to get through Shio, needs to get through Adam in terms of tankiness, and Crowny going to grab more and more money here individually. That's a team call for him to go for a crazy play like that. And we'll evaluate later if he could have played it better, but for now, fight breaking out. Yankos trying to get into the pit, trying desperately to steal this Drake away, but it will be secured by Shio. All of BDS now retreating, pulling backwards. They have mid-prio. Ruby off to the side, and here comes Adam trying to be the difference maker, landing straight onto Mersa. BDS looking for the re-engage now. 5K getting lower. 3 soldiers off to the side. Ruby on the flank. Full 5v5 here in the river. Shio trying to go back in. Jack Spectre, big ult, but it's going to whip completely. Ruby now pushing the rest of them into the waiting arms. Going golden, buying a brief moment. Adam just getting shredded through immediately. BDS suddenly now going to be in trouble. It's all eyes on Crowny. Crowny, can he be the difference maker? The feathers pull back. Ruby taken down. They can't finish Crowny yet, but they finally find the kill. And that's going to be the fight for Heretics. That's
off the 2 carries. Nuke and Labrov, on the side. And then Crowny was left to fend for himself. Wait, push out sides, force BDS to split off. Buy a little bit of time, and then they'll start to force themselves.
Yep. Evie does a lot of damage to this objective. Adam getting a lot of space. Evie now TPing it, but it might be too late. They need to burn through it, or they need to turn it fight. It looks like they decided to burn through it. They're going to burn through the objective, but Jack Spectra managing to find 1 kill at least. Now the retreat. Now they need to make their way out. Crowny, the ultimate, coming up just in time for him to...
Your backline is just so exposed. Need to stay close enough that you can CC.
Now focusing Jack Spectre, Lantern coming out. Can they keep him stunned? Get him away from the Lantern. They make it work. Shut down under the 80 carry of Team Heretics.
That's huge. Dragon's up in 40. Jack Spectre's up in 45. That means they can push
still on
in the waves and get this Dragon really easily. They've got 40 seconds of Baron as well, so maybe they can get this mid-tier 3. See if Heretics try to defend. No ult on Nuke, Shio and Crowny. But there's no threat. The Aphelios is down. They only have 1 carry in the Azir. He's not that strong at the moment. They'll get the inhib. They'll turn towards the Dragon. Happy days. Can Heretics find anything in response? Doesn't look like it. Evie might try for something.
Knockback there. Crownie going golden. Maybe they can look for the re-engage. What's the option going to be? Three-man knockup is huge. Now Evie backing off, trying to buy a bit more space. Yanko's right into the back line. Yanko's trying to make a difference. He just keeps on spinning, trying to finish off Crownie, but he can't get the job done. The CC coming in. Ruby throwing himself into the fray, desperate to get the kill on the Crownie, but to no avail.
Nice try there by Heretics. They know they're losing the soul, just try a fight. There's no Baron on the map from the Dragon. Long-term investment from Adam. They're gonna get this top tier too. TV behind from Evie.
Big pull back onto the Scion. There's no front line now to protect Crownie on the backside. Crownie taking a decent amount of damage. Actually, Crownie just untouched, completely pulling back the feathers now, trying to get a bit more damage down. Evie doing what he can to try to win this fight. Crownie getting lower and lower, ticking. Ruby now finally getting into the fight, but Crownie still standing. Crownie still throwing down so much damage. You cannot kill this Xayah, but he sure as hell can kill you. Beautiful fight from BDS.
Only Jack Spectra alive in a 4v1. No chance whatsoever to hold the base here. Wave coming in. Nuke's gonna base and TP as well. That'll be it. BDS, despite the early game shenanigans, maybe not going as much in their favor as they would want from the Scion. It's Crownie, Shio and Nuke who pull them through alongside Lebrov to get the win. 31 minutes in. 5 seconds on Mercer though, 30 seconds on Ruby. I think that's it.
Top lane might be a fake roll, but BDS are a real team. Making their way down the mid lane, looking to break open this base. Taking their time with it. The wave here should mean that it's over. Jack Spectra gonna click the Lantern. Jack Spectra not gonna click the Lantern, instead gonna look for the kill onto Lebrov. Buy a bit more time, but with the Nexus exposed, that's gonna be it. BDS moving up to 2-1 as Heretics.
It is a big carry.
Easier to understand and synergize in terms of playstyle. Alioya looking for the engage. It's Helisang that flashes, finds the stun, the follow-up from the resonating strike, and first blood to Kazi. Beautifully done, and exactly what
this case means that he doesn't really have that big Hex Flash to try and go for it, but Niski's here.
Well, and Weaver's Wall will cut off the retreat. Flash used from Comp, steps forward, and Kazi picks up the second kill. While that's happening in the top lane, Shigenda forced to flash away.
Gets as we start to roll over towards the second, third objectives, but if Mad Lions have already started ticking away on these Dragons, getting these kills on the bot side, especially this Rift Herald, but Mad Lions, after the reset, going to try and push them off.
In time, down to 1300. Hilly and Alioya inside the pit. Trimby and Larson just over the wall is secured by Malrang, trying to pick up the eye. Whirling Death will put some damage down, and Malrang survives just with the skin of his teeth. And Koi will be able to pick up the objective and pick up their first kill onto Alioya.
Big win, because Comp gets the kill as well, so gets all those extra stats. Niski now in trouble.
Oh, the Dragon's Rage stolen away! Beautifully set up and done by Larson.
I'd like to say it for Niski. I'm surprised that hit. That chain had a couple of extra links added to that one. But now Hilly in this top side wants to see if he can get on towards Shigenda.
Trying to find it. Chasey stepping forward. All out is on cooldown. Stun has connected onto Shigenda, who is flashless, down to 400 hit points and made it to his tower.
Escape of the wall was heartbreaking, just on a sliver of health, and just great rolling death from Comp to secure a kill for them. So now Chasey.
Next target once again. Here comes Alioya. We'll follow up with that resonating strike, and is just too much damage, too much mobility.
Yes, you got some plates, but I think second Rift Herald opening up the map a little bit more, trying to give a little bit more pressure to Shigenda, because Shigenda's supposed to be winning this matchup, but he's not.
Well, right now, it's going to be a challenge for the Dragon, stolen away by Alioya. Here comes Niski, throwing out the threaded volleys. The damage is already landed, as Hillisang has been dropped. Alioya will step forward and take out Larson, and Comp forced to flash for his life. Ultimately a trade of 1-for-1, and the Dragon goes to Mad.
The fact that Hilly ended up giving his life for Larson is incredibly worth it there, though. The fact Niski now gets to push in, because Comp has to cover mid. Look at bot side now. Karzi also gets to push that in. With Alioya, they'll be able to get some good damage onto this phase.
And look at this, all out thrown down. Shigenda pulled backwards. JC finds the solo kill onto Shigenda. And that was beautiful.
Bot is pushed out as well. So you've just got all 5 members of Mad on this mid lane, and there's no way for Koi to try and survive this.
I mean, yeah, Malrang committing that ultimate to try find the pick onto Kazi means that one of the gigantic...
You don't have her stun. That was everything used by Mad. You don't have Sejuani ult on the opposite side. Niski trying to wall off.
The Waver's Wall will slow down Koi. Lawson's got the flash available, but doesn't use it. Dragon is secured by Mad Lions and relying on those accelerated shock blasts. Shigenda landing the poke, but no one else from Koi is committing. So the third Dragon not flipping it at the Baron. They are not necessarily shoving in to that turret, and Soul is just given away. Okay, so Koi now under threat in this middle lane. 4 members of Mad Lions stepping forward. Chasey dives onto Larson, who hops away for now. Larson re-engages, forced to flash to safety. Hillisang's over the wall, drop timbers down, but Comp catches out. 1,000 gold from the passive. Chasey stunned up by the prison as well. Mallory looking for another target as now Shock Blast raining down on the members
Really
of
have anyone that can easily set up those fights.
Teleport is available for Shigenda. He's towards the bottom lane. Trimby, Malrang, Larson staring down the Mad Lions. Teleport being channeled here from Shigenda. He's making his way forward. 3,000 HP on the Baron. The Mad Lions peeling away. Malrang's hopped over the wall. The seismic shove has been able to catch Trimby, but the Witch keeps him alive. Malrang's stuck inside the pit. Flash is available to him. Gets away from the stun. Prison buys time, but it's Mad Lions that pick up the Baron. They pick up a kill, and they are once again in absolute control.
Shigenda's going into the base now. Wants to prove that Mad Lions can end this quickly.
Well, they managed to throw out that Weaver's wall, open up the inhibitor. We'll take the bottom lane down as Chasey steps forward. Ghost available to him, and the all-out multi-man knockback, but all of a sudden, it's Chasey that's in trouble. Forced to run for his life. Alio is looking for a target, and Kazi is firing from behind, staring down 4 members of Koi, looking to pick up their first win here in spring. Nobody's dropped just yet. The teleport's coming in, saving the minions. Baron still empowering them as the first Nexus turret has fallen. Koi have got nearly no ultimates to work with. Larson needs to have a huge impact here if he wants to save the game. Trimby is going to survive for now. Sidesteps as the turret is still standing. Shigenda looking to fire the shock blast from behind, but the minions are blocking it up.
You got 3 cannon minions here though, which are now going to deal so much damage. Oh, it goes in.
He manages to find the Dragon's Rage kick, jumps backwards, and Tibbers is not going to be able to do a lot. The Nexus turret will fall to those cannon minions as Chasey is now the next target. Mad Lions are retreating, and is Chasey going to be able to escape with his life? There's a re-engage here. Kazi still relatively untouched. Once again, zapping his way through. Larson goes golden for just a few seconds and is taken down by Alyoya. The all-out comes from Chasey. He will drop in the fray as Comp is now running for his life. Malring, the last man standing. The Mad Lions turn their attention to the Nexus, turn their attention to the win, and Mad Lions pick up their first win of spring. At you. They can group up as a terrifying 5v5. It's going to be the Ahri locked in at the
These
end.
early ganks go and you don't get those early kills. There's this tension that is building, that this passive is going to stack and stack, and you have to do something proactive in order to break it. Oh!
Caps is going to flash forward and picks up the solo kill, but it is traded back under the tower.
So close there, nearly end up getting this
Run is ticking. Vitio was low mana. They leveraged that into a Drake with the bottom lane prio, and there's no pressure at Kazuya at all. Vitio needed to find the base.
So that was well buffed. And will this be able to be secured? Yikes, stepping forward. It's in a 3v1 for now. Caps making his way into the river, and that's a big advantage. Odo commits everything for the engage. Cataclysm is thrown down. Caps waiting for the petrifying, won't find the stun, and it's all of a sudden Yike that's taken down. Odo should be traded back as Broken Blade flashes for the auto. Vitio's running for his life as the poison is ticking. Can the Wolves finish it off? Down the jungle creeps dead for Caps.
That's heartbreaking, but in the bot side we're still going.
All of a sudden, Limit is dropped down. A gigantic cash in for Hansama. It's traded immediately. They're placing some defensive vision in the river. Right now, it is once again Mickey landing the death sentence. Here comes Yike. Cataclysm dropped onto Limit. Hansama stays alive long enough to once again cash in. The whirling death picks up a double. And now Patrick's running for his life. Here comes Yike. Flashes
Quite into position before the wave is back, but now Video wants to move top.
All right, Broken Blade is dismounted. Vito's going to use the ulti, step forward, barrel comes out and taken down by the explosive cask. Odo picks up the solo kill. Yamato, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Ahri has not been able to output a similar or a equivalent level of damage to the Casio.
The biggest problem is that the whole hang on.
Well,
Video?
there's the charge, the flag, the drag, and the dunk. Broken Blade, as well as Yike, easily taking down.
Made a move around their advantages, and now Broken Blade, see what he can do.
He's the next target, but it's going to be up to Xerxes to try find something. Broken Blade is flashless, and will be able to pop off on Skull. A lot of damage in reply. He's going to look for that shot from the cannons, and now here comes Xerxes once again. Denting blows out. Broken Blade, if he remounts, can turn this one around. He survived the 2v1 for now. He's a little bit more time. There's another fight in the bottom lane as the Cataclysm, as well as the Whirling Death, pick up another kill onto Patrick. Broken Blade has remounted. Skull has done it for Broken Blade. It is another gigantic lead for G2 in the early game.
And this is the thing, it feels like G2, its efficiency is the big difference maker here. Every time you see Mickey roam, they're not really losing out on it in bot lane.
Tio stepping forward as Hans Summer and Yike waiting. The backup is coming. Caps from the south.
Broken Blade coming as well. Odoamne does have TP to join though.
His limit, Dredge line connects. Cataclysm is available. Who's going to get locked in? Patrick is not. He's sidestepped for now. Hans Summer's on a rampage with another whirling death. The charm connects. This time Vito trying to take him out. But Hans has got the Kraken's lair. He's got the damage. But it's Vito that gets the kill. While Broken Blade runs down Patrick and XL escaping for the time being. Flash forward from Broken Blade. The bear trap on a rope will not find the fat man. But Skull is stepping forward, continuing to chase him out. Pulls Odo backwards. Cap stepping forward too. And Mickey's death sentence, his body slammed away. Summer's got the Bloodthirster completed as well as that Kraken Slayer. And Vito nearly taken out. If that charm had been just a little bit wide, he would not have had the time. Of course, because Vito does at least pick up that one kill, G2 were able to win the fights, and Odo just dropped again. I mean, they've stuck around, they've picked up the Herald, they simply have a significant advantage, and they are using every single piece of CC to punish XL.
Because they know on bot side there isn't really any pressure.
Oh, look at this. Once again engaging. Dark Passage available. If Broken Blade can get to it, he is taken down. Patrick at least gets a kill. Teleport is being completed. Here comes Vito. Charging forward. Needs to find the charm. Hans Summer, stand aside. Whirling death, as well as the autos will pick up just another. I mean, there's just too much damage to deal with. XL cannot stand toe-to-toe.
Every time they look for a pick, they won't even have to use it on the mid lane turret either, which is already incredibly low thanks to Caps. They now get to use it on those crucial hits of stride, but the problem is Caps is massive, and G2 don't want to let this up as Yike on the flank.
And of course, the 10,000-ish gold difference is G2 can just hit them with their wallets. The flag, the drag, the three-man Cataclysm. Limit will at least take out Mickey, but the rest of the squad are petrified, are rooted in place. The barrel throws Caps under the tower, but Vito will be the next to fall. Caps is tanking the turret shots and escapes as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 members taken down from XL. And G2 dominates in the mid lane.
The support dies, while on the other side only the support survives. Hans Sama now will get the tower. They're going to get that immediate charge onto this inhibitor, and with the 20-minute mark just around the corner, Baron is going to be significantly easier for G2 now to pick up.
Draven has been influential in this game, but I think more importantly, XL have been unable to. You just feel like they have the advantage in every decision, and right now with Baron being available as well as the vision being set up in the jungle, Caps is backed up here by Yike, unable to kill Odo for now. Cataclysm locks in Xerxes, whose flash was on cooldown. Caps will pick up that kill, and now 5 versus 4.
2 lanes, they push mid, immediately have the Kled to follow up. And the cool thing that you always miss about G2 is, like, even on bot side, they've got a slow push starting there as well.
Stats, and G2 are just going to push the bottom lane. There's no answer here, no defense. XL trying to shove in the mid lane, they get punished for it.
Yeah, I mean, Broken Blade standing 1 versus 5 in the mid lane, and G2 are just like, all right, bro, just take bot lane. That's grand with us.
Oh, man. Okay, so G2 looking to close this one out in style. XL, they picked up that 1 win against Fnatic to open up the spring split. Unfortunately for them, have not been able to contain really anybody here from G2.
And it feels like every other team in LEC is going to be cursing Astralis, because they beat G2, and now G2 are going to be angry and annoyed and take it out on everyone else. And unfortunately, XL are the first team that they're going up against. And I mean, this G2 just will not stop.
No, they will not. Mickey goes over the wall, and Limit escapes for now. Mickey forced to get out. Cataclysm locks in a few. Vito is escaping with his ulti. There comes Broken Blade with the charge, and Patrick gets himself a kill onto Yike. White-Red is the perfect...
What G2 can do, so XL will trade onto top side.
Just able to body slam away to safety. I mean, look.
Oh no,
Broken Blade is now going to find Limit. Fair trap on a rope, pulls him backwards, and the rest of G2 arrive. Hansama and Mickey as well. That's just unfortunate. As all of a sudden, Patrick will be the next target. Gets himself a bounty, gets XL's first tower, and the kill will be donated to Hansama. 8, 1, and 6.
This week is St. Patrick's.
The last games of the first week of spring. It does make you look at the bigger picture. 3 games apiece. We see a couple of teams like Astralis, BDS, SK stepping up. G2 having a little bit of fun, cooking in their draft somewhat, but once again delivering It's lost that game to Astralis, and it's all of a sudden XL paying the price. The petrifying gaze, the cataclysm locks XL in, and there's nothing that can be done. 24 kills in 25 minutes, and they might not be done just yet. Moonlight Vigil gets yet another for Patrick, but the Nexus is being focused out by Broken Blade. Hans Summer cleanses out the charm. He's looking for another. Nexus is being ignored for now, and it looks like finally G2. How do you see these two team compositions playing out? Because it feels to me like minions just yet, but they are playing defensive under their tower.
Yeah, I think a huge amount of this for Vitality is, look, we have the opportunity if we want to go very aggressive, because Gragas can try and be a bit, oh, hang on.
Look at this, waiting for the hook shot, bouncing forward, catches out Oscarinen, flash forward for the last shot, and Photon gets the solo.
This Orin back in shade.
Trying to, again, apply that pressure. Humanoid diving onto Perks once more. Bo's got the flash available. Oscarinen has surged forward, gets jumped on with the hook shot, and takes a
was in the area, and Advian had shot out the hawk shot, but I think it was a little bit wide and didn't actually spot out what Vitality were doing.
No vision available. Turret plates are starting to fall. Bo engages, throws out the Q, throws out the R. Kaiser is the one that secures the kill. The third of the game for Vitality. The tower is under
bot lane, 1,000 gold in the top lane. Vitality are demolishing the side lanes here, and Bo's just going again.
Kaiser's level 6. Kaiser's level 6 to Advian's level 4. Reckless is forced to ghost away to safety. Perks, Bo, and Upset, the three members of Vitality who are still deathless, and continue to do so. As Photon has got himself the Exec ultimatum, will lock Oscarinen in place, and he is dropped once more. Fnatic tried to set up the play, but frankly, we're not on the same page. We're not there quickly enough, and the ultimate was all that Photon needed to survive.
Yeah, I like how Bo was like, oh, me, he just came in to steal it. Now might need to help out a bit, though.
Let's find out. Cease and desist underneath the tower. Photon gets a passive shield. The turret helping out, and another kill donated to Vitality. Humanoid is knocked backwards thanks to the explosive cast, and Photon's looking. He's got no mana to work with, though.
Because they ain't looking so hot. I mean, Vitality, you get bot tower, you got a plate in mid, you're getting 2 hills on the top side. For Fnatic, who haven't won anything since 2018, it feels like a long time ago since they've actually been able to contest some of these top teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, they're looking for their first kill of the game. And call the Forge Guard and cease and desist, and Fnatic will get it.
Automatically win sides, so you need 2 people to deal with them, which is why Vitality can create numbers advantages on the top side now.
And this is the engage here onto Reckless. He's flashed already and just dropped in that bottom lane. Advian and Razork now surrounding 3 members. Humanoid completes the teleport. Nishan and Crystal still not available. Upset lets the Feather Storm fly. Now arrows continue to fire out from Advian, and Razork gets another. The second of the game. Vitality a little bit overcommitted and get players that just consistently play aggressively, consistently look to challenge individual members. And I think what I really like from this spring version of Vitality, they seem to be coordinating very well. On the same page, the roams have come out. Oscarinen has locked inside once again, taken down before he can get that second charge of the ulti. Reckless knocked back with the barrel, and he's taken down. Empress Divide buys enough time to keep Upset alive, and another kill secured. 10-2. The undefeated team, assuming they close this out, and I think that's a safe bet. They play SK, I think, on the Saturday, and then they play G2 on the Sunday for them to get to MSI.
True.
Right? So they have to make it all the way to playoffs, have to pick up that win. Or have enough championship points if G2 Bo potentially challenges an LPL squad, as Perks is now the target, gets locked down under all the CC and will be taken down for the first time this spring. Fnatic finally coordinating their CC exquisitely, managing to pick up the kill and managing to...
I mean, at the moment, though, Vitality not wanting to let up. You put pressure on top, we put pressure on bot. Good knock-up from Mascara, but buy some time.
The tower's going to fall, though, and Oscarinen is going to be once again the target of 3 members of Vitality. Caught up by the charm, and Bo now on looking to once again TP. Style this out. Double TPs. Photon's going to hop over the wall. He's still got flash available to him. Throws down the ultimatum, and Kaiser has arrived with the quickness, charming up multiple members as Reckless hops over the wall. Now Humanoid dashes back, and Photon, who was the initial target, turns it around. Bo throws out the barrel for another kill, and Advian and Humanoid running for their lives. Oscarinen targeted down by 3 members of Vitality, and this could be an ace. Photon considers the dive, but instead backs out. 4 members dead. Remember, Fnatic started that play, Vitality finished it.
Yeah, Fnatic Fnatic went fishing and they got booted back to their Nexus. That is not exactly how they were hoping that one to go. 18.5 minutes. The base is being cracked open. Vitality. All we need is Yamato before every Vitality game to just come in and scream big connect at them endlessly. And then they just pop the hell off. Now Baron started immediately at 20 minutes. Fnatic might make it there. Maybe.
Oscarinen's got the Orn Horn. Can throw it down. Baron 2,500. Going to be a little bit late to the party. Vitality have secured Baron already, and they've turned the attention over to Oscarinen, and everybody's up in the air, flying. 1, 2, 3 members of Fnatic down the feathers, flying Reckless.
Run, Reckless!
Standing, will be taken out, and it's all of a sudden an ace off to the Baron, a 14,000 gold lead. And I feel fairly confident in saying that if they push and close this out, it'll be the quickest win here of spring.
And they should. 20 seconds still remain. They have a ton of damage, although Upset is going to back away. Looks like they won't try and fully end here. They're just going to be happy with cracking open another turret. Honestly, might even get a turret on the top side as well if Photon's able to push fast enough, but not even taking the inhibitors. This is brutal. They are not giving Fnatic any go. Pick up Dragon. Red buff going to Photon as well. I imagine he's going to be sent down to the bot side here to just start escorting.
SK, Astralis, BDS, and now of course this split Vitality.
It's really interesting to see though as Ultimate will get out. Arrow.
Let's take a look here as Kaiser manages to find the charm and the knock-up. Upset stepping forward, has the cleanse available to him. Perks manages to get the scoop.
Oh, the stopwatch.
It's a double kill already for Bo. Make that a triple as the Nexus turrets are falling. The shortest game of this split was 23 minutes, 41 seconds.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Are going to break that record. They fancy a potential fountain dive. The Nexus turrets have been dropped. 1 and 2. And Vitality, do they go for it? Do they go for it? Looking for a Zork. It's 40 seconds to beat if they want to break the record. They're waiting for the respawns. Oh my god, the style, the BM, the domination. Vitality daring Fnatic to fight them. And Fnatic cannot even step outside the steps of their fountain, letting the minions do the work for them. And Vitality have the fastest win of spring.